Good morning. Welcome to Windy Hill Kennel. So this morning we're inside because we're having rain today. And so we brought Sugar's kids downstairs. And we did have the video started, but we could have swore this one was going to go to the potty by the way she's walking around. And she may still do it to us. So we quit the video waiting on her to potty and she didn't potty. So go figure. Yes, I'm back in the boot today. Before you email me and ask me, I've got something wrong with my foot that is not pertaining to the brake. So I'm going to a foot specialist tomorrow. So it makes it easier for me at times to walk in it, but I hate the thing. So hopefully tomorrow I can get it off. We'll see. These guys are doing really good. Today is their 5-week birthday date. And they're doing pretty good. They were a little bit scared when I first brought them down. I know, and you are thrilled that this carpet is up in the air. I'm going to fold it and bend it. There we go. And so we've been kind of spreading them around to get them to move because it's a scary place when you leave mom and you come where you're not sure where you're at. They are eating dry dog food and starting to really interact with mom. And you can tell in here from tails, if tails are up, like on the party and the white, this one's tucked and down, and this one's up and wiggling. The wiggle tails mean their brains are moving, and you can watch the difference. If the tails are tucked, they're like not moving. They're, and this is a typical in the puppies. You're going to have somebody in the litter that's not comfortable. You're going to have puppies in the litter that are outgoing. That one says, I can't get my leg over there. You're going to have a puppy like the one that just went over there that's going to crawl underneath of them and this is my safe place. But they all change and they're all going to congregate over there now. Okay, come here, Bubbas. Come here, Bubbas. Oh, there you go. Good babies. Yeah, that's a good babies. Vanessa's stomach's growling. I can hear it. Oh. All right, come over here, guys. So what I'm going to do is same old today. We're going to do weights. Where are you going? Are you happy? He says, what's in here? What's in there? You want in there? Can you get in there? You think you can? We're going to do you first. Okay. Since you're wanting to know what's in there, here you go. We are 2 pounds, 9 ounces, I think. Let's try again. Oops, let's zero it out. Let's try again. Stay there. 2 pounds, 9 ounces. Good baby. Okay. She was a willing participant. I know. Come here. We're going to I just felt boy plumbing. It's not a she, it's a Heebie. This little Heebie has blue eyes. Vanessa can zoom in there super close. Oh, who's growling? You'll be able to see those eyeballs. What do you think? She got blue eyes. This one on this side's definitely blue. The other one's not blue. What are you? Green? You got a green and a blue. We got a green and a blue. And I think they're going to stay. This one is definitely going to stay blue. I'm pretty sure. There is green in it, so it may turn. I know, I see you looking at me like that funny look. But right now, we got green and blue. So you have two-tone eyeballs, huh? Two-tone eyeballs. What are you looking at? Ooh, it's really blue when I get the light on it that way. Yes, it is. You got a really blue one. I love the coats. He's still changing. You can see underneath there. He's doing really good. Coats are awesome. He has the turquoise or the orange collar on. Somebody's almost sounds like they're snoring under there. Yeah, look at this one, buried itself. We are Microchip 9781. What do you think, Munchkin? You want down? There you go. All right, we're going to unbury you. Yeah, we're not going to stay buried. Nope, you got to come out here. You got to come out here where there's a whole big world. And there you go. Where are you going? Huh? Where are you going? Are you back again? What did I do with my chipper? Here it is. This one is Microchip number 9784. This is a female. I know, you're such a cute baby. This one has green eyes. Both eyes are green. And she's got beautiful coat. Look how thick this is. So nice. She's got the one big chocolate spot, which is kind of getting buried in the white. See, it's littler than it used to be because it's buried in there, isn't it? Such a pretty coat. All right, let's see what she weighs. You can't get underneath that puppy. No, I'm not going to let you. All right, she is 2 pounds, 11.5. She's not going to move. She says, I'm not moving. I'm going to put you right there. You're my other little scared bird, aren't you, today? I know you got a blue eye, but I think it's going to go green. Possibly stay blue. It's pretty blue on that side. What's this side? This side's kind of blue, but kind of green. This might be another green blue eye, but I can't tell yet. I know it. Yeah, your eyes are probably pretty much... Oh, this one says, I'll get in. Nope, just 1 foot. Oh, no. Thinking about it. We are microchip number 9782. What are you crying? You sound like Chewbacca. She's making these... She's making Chewbacca noises. I don't know if you can hear that or not, but she's doing Chewbacca noises. Hopefully that'll show up on the video. Is that a he or she? It's got a turquoise. That's a she. I think it's a she. So anyway, this is a female, and she's got super pretty coat. Yeah, you do. You're a nice baby. Are you still doing Chewbacca noises? 2 pounds 9 ounces, same as the other one. All right. Next week, you guys are going outside. Can I get you? You're gonna hide behind that, weren't you? Come here. Come here. Come here. I'm sure. No, it's a boy. I could have swore this was a girl. Sometimes I put turquoise collars on girls. 97.89. I never pay attention to plumbing until we have to do this. Huh. He is going to have green eyes. No blue. Just green. Just green. You're a little squirt, aren't you? Are you a little squirt? I know. She says, this is traumatic for me today. 2 pounds, 3.5. I think he's going to win the award for the smallest one in the litter today. Are you the littlest one in the litter? He says, I just am not a happy camper. No, I'm not. Let me sit you over there by yourself. All right, let me do the other dark one. All right. This is the neon green boy. These are neon green boys. This one is 97.85. Let me see your peepers. They're green. You're going to have green eyes. This one's a green-eyed baby. Pretty coat. Nice and nice thick. Look at this, burying her head. She says, I'm going to bulldoze in and lay down right between you. Except she can't get her butt down. 2 pounds, 3.0. This is the smallest one. I thought the other one was going to be the smallest. No, you beat it, didn't you? Not by much. All right, I'm going to set you over here. Come here, Munchkin. We did you, but you're all by yourself. Who did we not do? We did them all, didn't we? Mm-hmm. I know. Are you watching and listening? She says, I don't like this at all. I know. This one's still doing Chewbacca noises. This week will be probably a pretty big week for them. Depending on the weather, they start going outdoors this week. And they'll get their next shot in 7 days. So next Wednesday, they'll get their first puppy shot. They'll also get another worming. I know you guys are all snuggling. Are you snuggling? Let me get you two up here. I know you two are my scared chickens. Everybody else is tired. Their baths, I'll tell you, when they get a bath, it does wear them out. They go in the dryer for about half an hour, and we have a air forced warm dryer that hooks on the front of their crate. Because when I always tell people I'm going to throw them in the dryer, people say, you put them in the dryer? They're thinking the dryer drum that goes around and around. No. I always can't believe people ask me that, but they do. These just go in a dog crate with a commercial dog dryer that attaches on the front door. And we lay a towel over the top, which forces the air clear through the crate and then back out the back of it where all the holes are on the crate. I know I'm going to move you now. Yeah, I'm going to move you now. What do you think? You're not happy? A couple things. I have had a lot of people calling me and asking me about crate size. I would not get anything less than a 36. I would also recommend, I did have a person actually text me and say, why would you put them in a crate? You cause them anxiety. Let me tell you. Anxiety is when they don't go in a crate. It's people that cause the anxiety in a puppy. So this week I wrote this big letter back to this lady, and I told her, if you keep your puppy with you all day long and you're constantly loving on it and you're holding it and you're making it your best friend and it never goes by itself, never goes in the crate, you're going to cause a schizophrenic puppy. So if you live, are you going to get in there? If you live in a gated community, a retirement village where you are basically condos, you are going to have problems with your homeowners association. I scared you when I moved my hand, didn't I? With your homeowners association, because they're going to come and warn you when your dog barks and barks and barks and they get complaints from the neighbor. And then you're going to get a written warning. And you may get 2 or 3 written warnings. Then you're going to get a fine. And ultimately, they're going to tell you, you either get out or you get rid of the dog. So it's people that cause anxiety with the dog. We have raised every puppy we've ever raised in a kennel, in the crate, in the garage. They're with their mother in a kennel until they're 6 weeks old, which they should be. Sometime between 6 and 7 weeks, we take them out, bring them to the house, and then they never see their mother again. They go in a 5x10 kennel. We give them a large cardboard box. I keep thinking she's going to potty. And we cut a little doggy door in it. We put blankets in it and their toys in it. And then when they come in the house, we put them right in the box. We don't even put them on the floor. Then it's their decision when they come out that doggy door, when they walk around and go eat and drink, and they never cry. That box becomes their security blanket and their mother. So by the time you get these guys, they usually have torn their boxes to shreds because they're very careful with their box for the first week. Then by 7 weeks old or 7.5, they start tearing it apart. They get to where they don't need the box for their comfort level. They end up, we take the box away, they sleep on a corunda bed or on a blanket on the floor, whichever they prefer, and they don't care. They don't cry, they don't make any noise. We get them out of the crates to take them out and play. They like that. They go outside and play. When they come back in, they go right back in that kennel. They don't cry. And they don't depend on Vanessa and I and Brittany to hold them and baby them and love them. We do that, but we don't do it all day. Most people, when they take a puppy home, they carry it around all day. They sit down to read the paper, watch TV. They let it sleep in their lap. They put it like this, and of course the puppy's going to love it. It's going to sit on your warm lap. It's going to get petted and loved, and it's going to go to sleep. So there's your first mistake, because if you have to go somewhere and all of a sudden you put this puppy in a crate, it's going to go, wait a minute, I don't belong in the crate. I belong on your lap or with you. And it starts to howl, it starts to bark, and it does not shut up because it's grieving because you left it. That causes schizophrenia in your dogs. You've got to give the puppy alone time. When you put it in the crate, start a toy box, get different things that it hasn't seen. You can make some fun things yourself that will entertain it when you go home or when you go away. If you get, go to your hardware store and get a really heavy cotton rope that is, maybe as thick as your index finger or your thumb, and get about a 4-foot section of it and tie it in the top of your crate so it hangs down but doesn't touch the floor. They will play tug of war with that like crazy. I usually tie a knot in the bottom of it so they don't shred it out. You guys are tired. You're going to go to sleep, aren't you? And they will play tug of war and jerk and pull on that. You can also take a tennis ball, put a smaller cotton, little tiny cotton rope down through it, drill a hole in the tennis ball, put the cotton rope all the way through and tie a knot in the bottom. Hang that from the top of your kennel, and it'll swing if you don't put it on the floor. And they will play and tug with that for about a day. Then they'll be bored. They're just like kids. They get bored with their toys. So make them quality things that they like to chew on. You know, I know around here we use a lot of baby things that children can't chew on, like, you know, teething rings like this. They can't eat this as puppies. They will chew and chew and chew on this, but as your dogs get older, you don't want to buy this. They will chew it up. So make them quality toys, or dog bones, or bully sticks, or pig ears, or cow toes, something that you can rotate so when you put them in the crate, it's a fun place to go. Leave them a small bed in the front. Do not put a bed in the whole thing. Make the crate big enough that, you know, I'm guessing that this carpet is about 36 to 40 inches across. So you can see with this puppy laying here, as he gets older, as she gets older, she's going to fill up this whole end. This leaves her, and your crate's about what? From here to the side of that. So it gives her a place to play. She'll learn to go to the back of this kennel and go to the potty if you're not home. You are not going to keep them from going to the potty. So if you get buy a new crate and you put the divider in it, you have now cut that puppy's, let's say this divider goes clear across this kennel. Now this puppy only has this much. He's got to play, eat, sleep, and go to the bathroom when he has to. And he's going to eventually lay in it, get it on him, and then he becomes a slob. And he doesn't care where he goes to the bathroom. So get them a large enough crate. They can go to the back and go potty. Put them in their crate periodically during the day. They do not, we teach no bark here. So I really work on that when they're in their kennel. It doesn't mean that they'll never bark. It means when you're in your kennel, it's a quiet place. Don't put them where you're going to start staring at them, because as soon as your eyes catch theirs, they're going to start whining and crying to get out of the crate for you. But you will make your dog a much better dog if you use your crate. If you have a family emergency and you're going to be gone for 10 or 12 hours, that dog's going to be in its crate. So if it's not used to it, it's going to scream and howl all day long. If you work and you go to work and you feel guilty, don't put that puppy in the kennel and go, oh, I'll be back, I'm sorry. It's going to feel your anxiety. Put it in there. Give it a new toy, or a toy that is just rotated through your toy box, and go to work. If you feel really sad for the dog, turn the TV on. There's people on the TV. The dog will watch people on the television, and it's company. So do your dog and yourself a favor and teach it to use its crate. It will be its good place. When they're older, they will actually go to their crate and go to sleep if you leave the door open, because it's their home. They know it's their home. They like it, and it makes it much easier. And you know, if something happens to you, and maybe someone has to babysit your dog for a couple weeks, if you have to go to the hospital, and it's crate trained, it's no problem. They take it home, take it out to potty, put it back in the crate, or take it for a walk and then put it back in the crate and play with it a little bit. The dog will be fine. But it's people that do not use a crate that usually have an anxiety-driven dog, because it's got to be with you all the time, which, yeah, if you start that's what they prefer. But if you give them 50% of each, you'll be so much better off. So for today, I'm sorry they're not doing too much. They were really probably pooped after their bath. They're all wanting to chill out and go to sleep and pile up. She's Miss Independence over here. Were you sleepy? She says, I'm just so sleepy. Don't wake me up. No, don't wake me up. She doesn't care. She just wants to go to sleep. So I hope you enjoyed their video. Please feel free to call me if you have questions. I did send out all of your vitamin information today to you via email. I also sent out your go home videos via email. So if you would watch those before you come, and then write down any questions you might have if you're coming to pick up. I'll be more than glad to help and answer what I can for you. If you are not coming to pick up and someone is bringing you your puppy, please feel free to call me. We'll spend as much time as you need and answer your questions and see if we can help you out. So have a great week. Have a safe one, a blessed one, and we'll see you next week.